Hello Aries, and welcome to your new moon reading for February 2023. We have some nice astrology, some interesting astrology. I'm really curious to see how this plays out for everyone. This is a collective reading for sun, moon, rising. Honestly, I would say sun or rising primarily for Aries, right? So we're taking a look first at what area of life you need to take note of, like where you need to be focused with your attention. And we're also taking a look at what spiritual guidance is coming through for you. These are much shorter readings that I do now for the new and full moons. And the longer readings, if you want to check that out, their February readings for your signs are up on YouTube and up on Rumble. So let's take a look here first. So right now what I'm seeing is like there's some things that are karmically from your past life, things that are needing to not necessarily be completely let go of. Like one of the things that I think people forget about oftentimes with the South Node is that the South Node is also where we have gifts, where we are maybe not necessarily totally conscious of the ways in which we are able to have ease or easily express in this life. So it may feel like totally natural to you, where to other people it might feel really alien. But I'm feeling like this is some karmic stuff. This is like something that needs to be addressed and let go of. Right now in the tropical astrology, we have the South Node in Scorpio. Sorry about the bird noises, you guys. I didn't realize it was going to be so loud. So we have the South Node in Scorpio in tropical astrology. So depending on whether you follow sidereal or tropical, I find a lot of people are more familiar with tropical, so I tend to kind of reference that more. That's going to be changing, but either way, we have like, this is some karmic stuff, possibly some past life stuff, but there's like just some things that need to be maybe addressed or let go of for this new moon, right? So if there are things that have been kind of lingering, normally I would say full moon to new moon would be the time to be doing a bunch of releasing, and new moon is this kind of like beginning start. And I think this is just like the last remnants of you saying like, okay, I'm done with those past chapters. I'm going to allow that to be done. I'm going to release that and allow myself to move into this new chapter. So I think it's much more about allowing. I also think that because your spiritual advice that's coming through is we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Five of Cups, right? So with the Eight of Swords, it's like, I think that there are these beliefs that are kind of just holding you back, these ideas or your perspective about life. Kind of like this card very much reminds me of like when we kind of create our own prison. We trap ourselves in the corner. No one else is trapping us, but we have this perspective of like life is holding me back, or people are holding me back, or circumstances are holding me back. But that's not necessarily the case. This is like really the trappings of your own mind. So this is a time to question your beliefs, to question what you take for granted as being true, what you think is actually so, and ask yourself, is this really true? Is this really so? Or are there more chances, opportunities, possibilities that I'm not really perceiving at this particular period of time because my mind is creating all kinds of blockages, right? And I think that part of this is like, and this very much goes, I feel like, together with this particular card, with the South Node card, is like, you know, this is the crying over spilled milk card, right? So just dwelling too much on the past, on mistakes, on regrets, and not really recognizing what's there, like where your cups are actually full, like what you do have access to, what you can be appreciative of. Another word would be maybe grateful for. So I feel like your spiritual advice is very much aligned with like what is telling you to like, hey, you need to be focused on this particular area of your life. Also, question your beliefs, question the thoughts that you have. They are not necessarily true. Like there are certain thought patterns or stories that you have that are not really true, that are holding you back from doing what you want. And that's tied in. These two are intertwined. This is tied in with past what ifs, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets and doubts of that nature. So that's what I've got for you for this new moon, Aries, and definitely check out your February reading. So I'll make sure that that is somewhere on the screen here so that you can check that out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.